I'm in the part of the country that has a lot of agriculture, and it also has a lot of manufacturing. We're proud of what we make from a tool and die part. We're proud of our agricultural production. But we always say the greatest production, the greatest thing that comes out of our area is our children and our young people. We're so thankful as a local church to have the opportunity to invest in families. And we want to do everything we can to raise them in the nurture and admonition of the Lord. So for our church, that begins with equipping the parents. God's plan is centered around a family in terms of raising children. We're always talking about Deuteronomy 6:4-9, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. The Jews call that the Shema. And then from there, Moses says, these commandments that I give you today are to be upon your hearts. Talk about them when you sit at home and when you walk along the road, when you lie down and when you get up. Tie them as symbols on your hands, bind them on your foreheads, write them on the door frames of your houses and on your gates. That we want our families to be word-centered and how they raise their children all the time. So my family, very typical evening meal for us. When we get done, we're opening up the Word. We're talking about, just a couple nights ago, we were talking about what does it mean when Jesus says, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. And my 8-year-old said, what does it mean to be meek? So we talked about that. And we really have that dream that our families will be praying and studying the scriptures together. But we do have age-specific instruction in our church. We use Desiring God curriculum from Bethlehem Church, Desiring God Ministries in Minneapolis, where John Piper is the pastor. And so my little girl, the youngest one, is learning about the attributes of God, learning the names of God, learning important things like that. And our teenagers, we have 17, 15, 13-year-olds, they do have youth events. But we think that church is most healthy for children when those children are not connected only to their peers, but also to the wider body of Christ. And we really encourage our children and our young people that we know their names, we know who they are, we're reaching out to them, we're interested, whether they're homeschool, Christian school, or public school, we're interested in what's going on in their world, and not just their parents and grandpa and grandma, but the other adults in our church. So right now I have one teenage son who's serving in our technical media ministries, and that has been such a wonderful place for him to serve. He works hard, but also to get to know older, mature believers who can disciple him and talk to him about the Lord when they walk along the road, when they lie down, when they get up, as they do those things.